Hi everyone, my name is Khalid Saiduddin, and in this tutorial I will teach you about the advantages and disadvantages that a multinational might bring to a country. This is the learning objective for this session, and I hope you will enjoy this session. You will learn something out of this session. So starting with the advantages of multinational business to a country. Number one, improving the balance of payment. Number two, providing employment. Number three, source of tax revenue. I will explain all these advantages one by one. So, number one, when any country is doing international business, there is a inward investment which will usually help a country's balance of payment situations. The investment itself will be a direct flow of capital into the country, and the investment is also likely to result in import substitution. The country will also likely to result in import substitution and export promotion. Export promotion comes due to the multinational using their production facility as a basis for exporting, while import substitution means that products previously imported may now be bought domestically. Now, advantage number two is providing employment. Providing employment basically means that there will be a foreign direct investment which will usually result in employment benefits for the host country, as most employees will be locally recruited. These benefits may be relatively greater given that governments will usually try to attract firms to areas where there is a relative high unemployment. Number three advantage is source of tax revenue. Source of tax revenue basically means that profits of multinationals, I repeat, profits of multinational will be subject to local taxes in most cases, which will provide a valuable source of revenue for the domestic government. So this is a source of tax revenue. Basically, it's the profit which the multinational is earning, and some part of it goes to the country also, like that direct taxes, the indirect taxes, the working capital management. So the stakeholders who are connected with the business takes the profit, and it is divided as per the investment also. Now, moving on to disadvantages. The possible disadvantages of a multinational investing in the country may include first, environmental impact. Now, let me explain this. Multinationals will want to produce in ways that are as efficient and as cheap as possible, and this may not always be the best environmental practice, which means they will often lobby governments hard to try to ensure that they can benefit from regulations being as low as possible and give their economic importance to the host country. So, this lobbying will often be quite effective. Disadvantage number two, which is uncertainty. Multinational firms are increasingly footloose, which means that they can move and change at very short notice and often will, because of change in government rules and regulations, because of change in preferences of customers and consumers. This creates uncertainty for the host country. And disadvantage number three is increased competition, which means that the impact the local industries can be severe because the presence of newly arrived multinationals increases the competition in the economy, and because multinationals should be able to produce at a lower cost, there is an increased competition in the country, in the state, so as to survive in the business. So these are the three disadvantages of multinational investing in a country. And if you need more explanation to these kind of topics, then please do revert back. I hope you will understand the topic and apply it in your exams, in your practical lives. As now, after COVID 19, artificial intelligence is booming up, and most of the companies, whether in first world countries or third world countries, are using artificial intelligence to improve the conditions of the business, to increase the market share, to increase the market capitalization. And artificial intelligence is also a part of upskilling the existing employees of the organization so that they can cater to the needs of the organization as per the demand of the customer, as per the demand of the consumers. So this is a tutorial which will give you insight, or I think which you can share with your colleagues, with your friends, and in your organization to learn the basics of advantages and disadvantages of a multinational which might bring to a country. So I hope you will like this tutorial, and thank you for watching this tutorial. I really value your time. Once again, thank you so much. Have a nice day ahead. Thank you.